brand has its own personality. So it's not mere Akash. So once you launch a brand, right, and this is like a control thing, but it's not really yours anymore. It's consumers and it has its own journey. And you have to stay true to that DNA. So if you look at some of these like heritage or, legacy brands, the reason why they're so successful and is because they're consistent over decades. And in those codes, especially luxury brands, they probably do it the best. And that makes something timeless and eternal. So I've done a lot of study in luxury brand management, and both of us have worked for LVMH. And I think when you understand that French craftsmanship, that things take time, and the brand has its own personality. It's not necessarily our personal creative vision when we say that. It's just what makes sense for the brand and making
Definitely.
sure they're consistent.
And I think also the fact of like, I love this term of like conscious capitalism, or the fact that we have purpose, we have stakeholders, we have all these different elements. And I think as we grow the brand, yes, me and Nikki have founded it, and for sure we're going to be one of the two biggest driving forces of it. But we've got a team now. We've got the customers now, we've got the retailers now, and we need to adapt to their visions of where Fable Women will go together. And then ultimately, the brand will outlive us, right? And it might even outlive us quicker than we think. Some people sell brands in 5 years. So I think it's important to ensure that it's not heavily dependent on the founders. It can be founder led, but not founder reliant.
Listen to more insights on the Mission Makers podcast through Apple, Spotify, and YouTube.